Today's dating time is 8:38 p.m. 6/28/2015. I had to do some editing and cutting, rough editing and cutting. But last week I'm at the bus stop with two other people, and that's where the guy was talking about one man can't change nothing. And I brought up Martin Luther King and some other things, and that's what we are dysfunctionally programmed or brainwashed to believe that. But we're gonna let the people, the powers that be, destroy us, and we finance it with our tax dollars and what we participate in when we purchase and buy things. So when people say that, and I destroy them, and when I'm at the bus stop, shut them down, and everything they say to me, I shut them down with common sense. Then some people hit me and say, "Are you a speaker? Do you speak at?" I'm like, wow, it hit me hard when somebody say that to me when I be out the bus stop speaking and preaching or wherever I'm at. And they say, "Are you a speaker?" I'm on the bus. They say, "Are you a speaker?" I'm like, my illiterate, ebonic speaking self, you gonna think I'm a speaker somewhere? I ain't doing nothing but talking common sense. I am not programmed to buy into this BS that's going on. That's why my family say I'm weird and disrespect me because I don't fall in the norm protocol of being like the rest. I'm different. So therefore I'm weird. I'm a rebel, but I'm just common sense. Now I was at the bus stop last week and the bus driver passed us up. It was me and this other dude and this female, and I'm talking and talking and talking. They passed me up. Soon that bus passed me up. It wasn't nobody on it. It wasn't crowded. It had its hazards on. Me and the female walked up to the bus, waiting for it to stop. It did a rolling stop, like it was effing with us. I said, somebody here must have a weapon on them, or y'all had beef with this driver before. That's why he ain't stopped. Because I don't know why I'll be here every day. And it's the same driver, something up. I don't know if he's a covenant member. They mad at my Facebook stuff. I don't know. But I can't foresee a reason why he passes up. So guess what I did, ladies and gentlemen, folks? I called MDOT and made a complaint right there on the spot. Got my complaint number, everything. So this disrespecting citizens is the norm. And the two people at the bus stop with me, I said, "Y'all want the number to call and make y'all complaint?" They said, no. I'm like, "Y'all ain't gonna make a complaint?" They standing there watching me talking and making my complaint, getting my numbers and everything. I couldn't believe they didn't want to make no complaint, but that's their discretion. But me, I'm gonna make a complaint because I know it ain't gonna go nowhere. At least I can say I made a complaint. I did something instead of nothing. Because how many people get passed up every day? I see it every day. But some reason, they have a reason to get passed up. Like I said, they're not going to let that person, individual on the bus because they know they trouble. Or they ain't got no money, they're this and that, whatever it may be. But that situation right there, me and the other two people, two of us stood up, walked up to the spot, wait for him to open up the door. And he just speed up and left. Now, this is the first half. I'm about to play this. So today's dating time is 4:18 p.m. 6/28/2015, June the 28th, 2015. And I'm gonna clear some things up because people will say, "What you said, you just admitted to breaking the rules and or etc." But when you do your investigation, you sit down with someone and they can speak calmly and assertively about the situation. Wait, you're supposed to do all that now? No. You make a complaint, they write it down, and then they do an investigation to confirm or deny. But they say, well, you said it yourself. This person must be the person that do the investigation and take the complaint. If that's so, it should be like that with the police. But the police send it to a narrator, then they send it to the department, then the other department send it to another department. That's like 25 million people don't touch your paper and alter and everything. And when you get it, you be like, that ain't what I said. But what I said on this is what I said because I recorded every word.
And that's what needs to be done at police precincts, at businesses, record the situation. Now, I had the Arizona iced tea, great. I turned it upside down, and nothing dripped out of it. So that's why I want the video camera. It was open, but it wasn't open. There was no discretion. I turned it upside down, I turned it sideways, and nothing dripped out of it. Even though it was open, but it wasn't open. That's why people need to check themselves before somebody be up at your job waiting on you to come out after work, or lunch, or before going to work. And that individual will have merit because the businesses don't respect us, and employees and citizens think they know everything. But how's your living? What's your credit score? And for the people that are hooked up about their credit score, y'all driving nice now, you living lovely, you get the finances straight, I got another audio recording for y'all. But back to the point. I have a right to get the video. This is how public-private businesses disrespect us. They need us like we need them. I get my $900 billion, I would do something hateful, resentful, buy a fleet of buses, and have be competition for DOT and see how they like that. I give me some buses to be competition, just like smartest competition, but it's not competition because they go outside of Detroit. If I get my $900 billion, it's going to be competition all up in Detroit. I'm going to be competition with DOT, which I'm going to win. And everybody that works for DOT, I will not be hiring you because I don't need your attitudes. And the people that I hire, they're going to have attitudes, but it's going to be one thing straight. You give lip to the customer, you fire if they make a complaint, and it's proved that you was mouthing off the mouth. That's the way it's supposed to be across the board. You need the customers, bus riders, just as much as we need the DOT services to get us to work on time. I'll turn that can sideways. I'll turn it upside down. It was open, but it wasn't open. That was the point. It would have been stressed, and that's why I wanted the video, because it would have proved that point. It was open. Yes, I said it was open, but when I turned it sideways, nothing came out. When I turned it upside down, nothing came out. So therefore, where's the discretion? Well, I see you sipping on it. I may be trying to lick the top clean or anything, but I said I sipped up a little bit that came out with, like when you shake a beer can and you open it up because I was running. I said, let me get something to drink because when I get to the terminal, another bus may be coming and ain't no stores open which way I walk home. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. So when I'm running in there to grab it and run into the cash register, it was shooken up. So when I cracked it open, it was like spinning out. So I just sipped it up. But when I got in there, I turned it sideways. Nothing came out. I turned it upside down. I said, see, driver, it's open, but it ain't open. And he still kicked me off the bus. He was saying what he was saying, but he didn't give me no. So he wanted me to litter and throw the can out in the street. That's what he told me. Throw the can out there in the street. You open up the door, throw the can out in the street. So he wanted me to litter. So to enforce his rules of no food or drinks, open containers on the bus, he wanted me to break a city law ordinance of litter. He would have had me litter in Detroit. Now, I'm out.
Now I'm going to start the actual audio recording. The first part you heard was on the end of the original recording, but I put it on top, put it in front with the other recording that I just made today, this moment. But people will try to take your words and nitpick it in the dysfunctionally programmed and fascinated citizens will buy into the corrupt individual. They're trying to make someone else look bad, and the person that's trying to discredit someone instead of look for the good points. And if they do prove that something that I said where they can discredit the information that I spoke, Well, then, it's constitutional with constitutional restrictions and limitations. But if not, they doing the same thing what the government do to us, and we paying for it. But you don't even realize somebody got information, they telling you something. You should say, did you take it to the police? Did you talk to that person? Those are one of the three things the Constitution says you must do within constitutional restrictions, limitations. So let's go on to this auto recording about the bus driver kicked me off the bus. Probably was a Covenant member. Or the same dude that passed me up last week when I was at the bus stop kicking it with this guy and this girl, and this guy was saying, oh, one man can't change nothing. The world coming to an end. I just said because the citizens are permitting it to come to an end. And all that tax dollars that we use, like on these movies, we get to build the ships or the spaceship. Everybody can't go. The 1% is guaranteed a spot. And the citizens, a high number of you going to be left behind, like that TV series 100 Days. They come back to planet Earth in spaceship. The people that left here, they think there's nobody else on the planet. Let me go into this version of audio recording of the bus driver not permitting me on the bus with my open but closed Arizona grape iced tea.
Yes, I need to make a complaint, but I need to get some information from you as well. But do you have a number where I can make a complaint about a bus driver picking me up the bus yesterday? You can make your complaint here. It's on the 6th. Okay, I need a bus schedule too. Hang on, which one do you want to do first? I want to give me the directions first. Okay, just hang on. All right. Hello? Okay, yes, I was on the, the phone contract, phone call, sometimes the phone can check on the judge. I'm going to take your complaint. I'm telling you, give me a phone number so you can the judge. Okay. 313. Quiet Lynch. Quiet Lynch. Quiet Donnell Lynch. Okay, Mr. Lynch. Okay. Just left organization meeting, community meeting, whatever. And I went to bus stop. I was waiting on at the Grandson bus stop right near Shane. And I was going towards downtown. I was waiting on the Grandson bus. Either one who comes first, that's why I would have got on Grandson bus came first. It was 7:47 p.m. 5/18/2015. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say this little detailed information of my whole dang thing, but I'm going to keep it short. I left the house. I've been gone since around 8:50 yesterday morning. I didn't eat no breakfast or nothing. The only thing I ate was around 1 o'clock, a piece of bread and some pop. So I haven't ate all day. I'm trying to find me a job at one of them employment central places. And I went to a community meeting later on today. So I need a community meeting. I'm waiting on the bus around the time I just previously said around whatever it was. Let me see what time it was. Yeah, around 7:47 when I got on the bus. Around that time, I was waiting on the bus. So I had a Arizona grape can in my hand. I haven't had nothing all day. Thirsty hot. So when I was about to open it up and drink it, the bus was coming. I seen the bus coming, I run in, she give me something to drink. So I was about to open it up, but I said, you know what, I can't. So it was, you know, the flip thing, you open up and a little bit of stuff was coming out of it. And the bus driver didn't know if it was open or not. But, you know, people we getting on the bus with, I know it's the rules. Nobody can't eat or drink on the bus unless they 30 years old or younger. I understand that. People may drink the coffee, they little sippy cup home, you know, their coffee cup and everything. And nobody don't say nothing. So he told me I couldn't get on the bus. He said, if it's open, you can't get on the bus. So I'm looking at him like, it's not open, but I clicked it. I'm about to drink it, but I said, I can't open it up on the bus. There ain't no screw top or nothing. So it was like a little bit of fluid come dripping out of it. So, you know, it was open, but it wasn't open. You get what I'm saying? So he said, if it's open, you can't get on the bus. I said, it's open, but look, there ain't nothing coming out. You know, it's dripping out a little bit, and I'm going to hold it, you know. And he said, if it's open, you can't get on the bus. So people on the bus, I gotta get to work, you know, screaming and hollering, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, sir, it's open, but it's not open. So like, how can it be open if it's not open, though? That's what I'm saying. So what you're saying is, here's the policy, no matter what any other bus driver might do. I understand that. Okay. I understand that. What I'm saying, but you don't know my whole thing. I'm hungry, I'm hot, I'm out here trying to find a job. I just went to community meeting. I'm getting on the bus. I'm on my way home. I'm early by the west side. I got it's open, you can't get on the bus. So I put my ticket in the machine, my transfer, and I walked to the seat. He said, sir, it's open, you can't get on the bus. And he took me off the bus. So I got off the bus. So sorry, and I got on the next bus. Okay, so I went down to Rosa Park, went to the security people, and said, I want to make a complaint. I told the guy, I asked him his name. He said he didn't give me his name. He pointed to the bus number on the thing. He didn't give me his name. So I was like, okay, well, I know, I'm not going to get no details. So I get on the next bus. I went down there. I see the little sign on the bus saying all the rules and stuff, which I already know, but I got the detail information right there. So he was right. There was no discretion. It applies. You know, there are exceptions to everything, anything if it applies. So I get on the bus, I go down to Rosa Parks, I go to the little security people, you know, people with the guns and stuff. They stop me dead in my tracks and or I get up to the supervisor and it's a Ringo, right the Ringo up there. That's all they say. They ain't want to hear that. That's not what they just pull their hands down. This is where you call. Yeah. Okay. Right. Wait a minute. The supervisor out there, what is the supervisor's duties and obligations out there? Because he said, I said, sir, I need you to pull this, I need the videotape for a guard and look at a cycle. What can you do? Everything is closed. I said, I want this paper. They don't do that. That's not policy. Okay, that's all I want to know. What are these duties and obligations out there? You know, he just said it's called a number. I said, I called it after I was closed before I got to the station. And, so I guess he did everything properly. There's nothing he can do. So, okay, because I was there, okay, can you do anything to prove the video before guard a cycle or whatever? Because it could be a 24, 12-hour cycle. I understand that, man. So what can be done now? Well, there's nothing that can be done now because you already know the video. You know that there are bus drivers who do certain things and that they all did the same thing and consistently. People will have information that they need to have, and then when they meet others, about that time. I'm explaining this to you. I'm explaining this to you. Can't have open containers on. If it's open, but it ain't open. It's open, right? That bus driver used his discretion as he said to let you know that it's too bad. Instead of putting your transfer in that bus, it probably he wasn't clear. He said, like I said, I mean, I'm not trying to say he was my word against me. Like I said previously, he did his rightful thing, and he wasn't specific with it. But it's open, it's open. And when I put the ticket in, walked to the seat, he kicked me off the bus. He said, sir, you can't get on the bus. So I just got on off the bus. I still want a copy of the video. Yeah, the video can be had for you being on the bus, and the bus driver support policy to you. Well, I understand that, but I still have the right to get a copy of the video. Well, you don't have the right to get a copy of the video. You have the right to put in your complaint that you've been put in an FOIA request. The FOIA Freedom of Information request for the video of the bus that day and time. So all the things that you're complaining is going to be stopped. Let's just say, as long as it's in time enough to get the video, even if he was right, I still want the video. And if I'm right to get that, I'm going to have them give you the information that you think you need. Let's just explain, give me your email address and your phone number. Address. And the appointment you start in what the link goes on. Where's your line? Make a careful look. Alright. So, why be in time to get the video? Okay, my address is I'm 42 p.m., right? Alright, yeah. Around that time, so I actually put the ticket in the transfer in the little thing and it printed out. And he kicked me off the bus. Thank you. cannot deny me and say I'm only going to write down this and that. So now I have to go to the Rosa Parks terminal and request the information in person with the supervisor. And they want to know all the details and all that. It's about the unconstitutional actions and behavior that was going on my block with the misuse and knowledge of someone using black magic on someone unconstitutionally without merit. And people will say it doesn't exist. I don't know how many times I'm going to explain this to individuals. Yes, if you have protection from God, you believe in God, and you are a strong Christian or religious person, no harm can come to you. But if it do, what can you do? Believe in your...
Just ask Job that. The book of Job. Ask Job. Ask Job.
Faith and pray in your religious deity. And people will say it doesn't exist. I don't know how many times I'm going to explain this to individuals. Yes, if you have protection from God, you believe in God, and you are a strong Christian or religious person, no harm can come to you. But if it do, what can you do? Believe in your faith and pray in your religious deity, religion, and that whatever's going on with you will be over with. I can't use the correct proper words because I'm just tired of saying the same thing over and over again. I know people are tired of hearing it over and over again. But this person that walked by me shaking their head at me, and the whole, and maybe they already know who I am. And the result is no matter what goes on in a person's life, there are remedies, recourse, and redress to take care of the issue constitutionally, civilly. Not no harassment, you ignorantly shaking your head. People can't do nothing about kids out here getting snatched up walking to school. They can't do nothing but there's governmental resources to be implemented during, before, and after any issue. And sometimes it can be prevented, but the way we have been dysfunctionally programmed, we just believe in the hogwash and the ignorance of someone's opinion. And your opinion may have merit, your opinion may not. But this is just a sad situation where we live in, where people say they blankly blank don't stink. And things could have been prevented. Like the Michiganders issue, it could have been prevented a long time ago. People at Dawson Elementary School, children were putting curses and spells on their own classmates. So who told them all that? Their parents, relatives, a neighbor on the block in the neighborhood. You know, it's places you can go and pay your tuition and learn the supernatural abilities. And if you misuse them, it's called witchcraft. Mary Poppins was a righteous, fun-loving witch. Superstitious, calculus, whatever she is. Mary Poppins was a supernatural person with abilities that didn't use it corruptly, which will give her the label as a witch. She was a righteous person that had supernatural ability, but it's just a make-believe story. And that's what we need to get our heads out of our rear end and understand. What you're watching as entertainment has some truth and